Welcome to the Oasis. My name's Mike, and today we're going to be setting up the brand new Oculus Quest. So in this video, I'll be showing you what comes inside this sleek little box, how to get the headset up and running, a few tips and tricks that I've learnt along the way, and then at the end of the video, I'll be giving you some more of my hands-on impressions. So stick around if you're interested to find out more about what I think of this headset. Now, I'm going to be covering the Oculus Quest in more detail in the coming weeks, including more games, more guides, and accessory videos. So make sure you're subscribed and hit that notification bell so you don't miss anything. Full disclosure, this headset was provided for free and early by Oculus, so I could share my impressions with you guys and girls. If you're interested in ordering an Oculus Quest yourself, you can pre-order one now for delivery around the 21st of May. I've put some links in the description down below, which are my personal Amazon affiliate links. This just means that if you order a headset through these links, it doesn't cost you any extra, but helps support me and the channel, and I'd really appreciate it. As always, I've put timestamps to everything in the description down below. I hope you guys and girls enjoy this one, and without further ado, let's dive in. Okay, so here we have the retail box for the Oculus Quest. Now, it's much more compact than I was expecting, and the packaging looks slick, which really makes this feel like a premium product. The Oculus Quest marks Oculus's first step into the standalone VR market with a product that can deliver a true 6 degrees of freedom VR experience without the need for a PC or phone to power it. The back of the box features artwork from some of the most anticipated Oculus Quest titles, which will be available on launch, such as Vader Immortal, Sports Scramble, and Dance Central. On top of the box, it tells you the storage capacity of the headset. Here I have a 64GB model, which retails at $399 US. I think this is plenty of space for the average gamer, and I would suggest the 128GB model, which costs $499 US, would be best suited for the hardcore gamer and for those that want to store a lot of movies on the headset alongside their games. So let's lift the lid off this box and find out what's inside. First up, you get this little box full of goodies, which includes a USB-C power adapter. You'll get one based on your region, but this one shipped to me from the US. You'll get a spacer to use if you wear glasses in VR, and this moves the lenses slightly further away from your eyes to accommodate your glasses. You also get a long 10-foot USB to USB-C cable, which would suggest it's long enough to play and charge the headset at the same time if you're getting low on battery. Although please, when you're doing this, take extra care that you don't trip over the cable. Of course, you get the Quest headset itself, and here you can see the 4 front-facing cameras for the Oculus Insight tracking system. Next out of the box are the brand new Oculus touch controllers with the inverted tracking ring, which helps with the Oculus Insight tracking system. These are the exact same controllers shipped with the Oculus Rift S. You also get a pair of AA batteries to power the controllers, and they take a single AA battery each. And of course, let's not forget a quick start guide and warranty manual. Now let's move on to the setup. The first thing you'll want to do is download and install the Oculus app on your iOS or Android device. This is only required for the initial setup, and everything else can be managed on the headset itself afterwards. Turn the headset on by pressing and holding the power button for 2 seconds, and then connect the supplied USB-C cable and power adapter so it's charging during the setup. Go to the Oculus app and navigate to Settings, and at the top you'll see an option to pair a new headset. Here you can choose to pair any Oculus headset in the range, but of course in this video we're going to be pairing the Quest. At this point, you'll want to put the headset on quickly, and inside you'll see a 5-digit code. Remember it, and then input that into your phone to instigate the phone and Quest pairing process. Once the headset is paired with your phone, you can now connect the Quest to your Wi-Fi network. Ideally, you'll want to connect it to the same Wi-Fi network as your phone. Once you've inserted the AA batteries in the touch controllers, they're good to go, as they come pre-paired with the headset. Both the headset and controllers will likely then go through a quick firmware update before you can proceed any further. You're then provided with a brief safety video to ensure you clear your play space and set up your Guardian boundary. It also explains that the apps on the store have different ratings, such as comfortable, moderate, and intense. For newcomers, I'd highly recommend sticking with comfortable experiences to prevent any discomfort at first. Also, make sure you stay hydrated and take regular breaks. Now we can finally put the headset on where we're prompted to calibrate our IPD, which is the distance between our eyes to ensure everything looks crisp and clear in the headset. This is adjusted by using the mechanical slider on the bottom of the headset. Once that's done, we move on to the room setup, which is practically identical to the procedure using the brand new Oculus Rift S. Now, I struggled to record the pass-through mode tracing my boundary on the Oculus Quest, so I'll show you what it looks like on the Rift S recording instead, so you get a good idea of how it looks. You'll only need to do this once per room, and the headset will remember the Guardian layout for that room. If you move past the boundary of your Guardian system, it will automatically show you the pass-through camera mode, so you can see the real world around you. Once your room and boundary is set up, you're then initiated into VR with the brand new Oculus First Steps experience, where you'll learn how to use your touch controllers and your virtual hands for the first time. Interestingly, this version of First Steps has more going on than the one for the Oculus Rift S, and there's a couple of short experiences. The first experience is a simple little wave shooter, but the second one really took me by surprise. This adorable little robot takes your hand, and together you dance with the music. It was a really incredible moment that felt like something straight out of a Disney movie. It was simply amazing. Once the introduction is over, you'll be transported to the new Quest home environment, which is this awesome looking room with a glass roof, so you can see the stars overhead. You can also walk around this environment freely within the confines of your own play space. Although the Quest doesn't come preloaded with any free games, you will get access to 5 free demos, such as Beat Saber, Creed, Journey of the Gods, Space Pirate Trainer, and Sports Scramble. Using the menu in the home environment, you can explore the App Store, buy and install games, connect with friends, live stream or record gameplay, and even watch some of your favorite YouTube video content. So that's the setup all done, which is super simple. Now we can move on to some tips and tricks that I've learned along the way. The first tip is about audio. The Oculus Quest built-in audio is okay, but for the best experience, especially in games like Beat Saber and Journey of the Gods, you'll want to use some nice headphones. Thankfully, headphones fit over the Quest's flexible head strap without any issues, and it's a really comfortable experience. To make things even more comfortable, I would suggest ordering a short, right-angled 3.5mm audio cable. This will prevent any long headphone cables getting in the way of your experience. I'd also recommend using a small Velcro strap or something similar to keep the cable tucked out of the way. Oculus do have their own audio accessory in the works for the Quest, which is rumored to use both headphone jacks, but we haven't seen any details of this just yet. The second tip is about casting and recording content. If you want to share your VR experience with friends and family, you can cast your VR gameplay to a mobile phone running the Oculus app, or a TV using a Chromecast or Nvidia Shield. When I tested this on my iPhone, it worked great. There is some latency in the stream, even with both devices connected to a fast 5 GHz Wi-Fi connection. However, this doesn't affect the player in VR. Also, when casting to a mobile phone, it doesn't provide any audio. So if you're planning to have a Beat Saber party, just crank up the built-in Quest audio and everyone should be able to hear the song that you're playing. Now, there isn't any official casting solutions for PC yet, although I do expect this will happen with some third-party applications in the near future. Recording content directly to the headset is really simple. Just press the sharing button in the menu in Oculus Home and then press record. During casting and recording, you'll see a small red icon in the headset. If your Guardian system pops up during recording, there's no need to worry as it's not shown in the recorded clip, which is really nice. Recorded content can then be exported to a PC by connecting the headset to your computer. The video files are shared within a folder called Video Shots, which is located within the Oculus directory. The recorded video clips do include game audio, but not microphone audio. It's also worth noting that the game audio is slightly out of sync, but you can easily fix this in post using video editing software. The next quick tip is about storage. Even with 14 games and applications installed on the headset, I had around 37 GB of storage left. So this should give you a good idea of which size headset is best for you. To reiterate my recommendation, I would say the 64GB will be good for most people, with the 128GB ideal for power users and for those who want to store media alongside their games. The next tip is about prescription lenses. In my Oculus Rift S video, I explained that the Oculus Go prescription lenses from Widmo VR fit the lenses just fine. They do also fit the Quest lenses when you remove the lens surrounds. However, with both the Rift S and Oculus Go, they both have a fixed IPD, so the lenses are best suited for those setups. With the Oculus Quest, you'll need some inserts that are specifically made to order for your IPD measurement for the best experience. These aren't available through Widmo VR just yet, but will be coming to market soon. Personally, I prefer these clip-in lenses over using glasses, as it prevents the risk of scratching either the headset or the glasses themselves, and also using the included glasses spacer slightly reduces your field of view in the headset. So my final bit of advice is please be careful taking the Oculus Quest outside. I've already seen some videos of people using the Quest outside, and I really wouldn't recommend it. The in-sight tracking system won't cope particularly well outside, and the lens's indirect sunlight could burn your displays, which will cause irreparable damage. You really don't want to destroy your headset as soon as you get it, so please be careful. So to round the video up, here's some more of my hands-on impressions with the Quest now I've had more time with the device. Now, I've been a huge fan of VR for years, and I've tried practically every VR headset on the market, but what Oculus have achieved with the Oculus Quest is simply incredible. It's just so easy to set up and use. You just put the headset on, and within a few seconds, you're in a VR experience, and that's just great. Also, not being tethered to a PC and being able to move freely in your play space is really liberating. I really look forward to taking the Quest with me to friends and family's houses to show them the magic of VR. I said this in my Oculus Rift S review, and I'll say it again with the Oculus Quest, and that is that the Oculus in-sight tracking system is really impressive. Even with a full green screen wall and floor, the Quest seems to work just fine. It doesn't have the same tracking volume as the Rift S, but so far I've not experienced any tracking issues in any of the games I've tested. In terms of comfort, the headset is very front heavy, but it's still very comfortable to use for prolonged periods of time. The facial interface padding around the headset is really soft and comfortable and provides good support. The soft padding is glued to a plastic insert, which can be completely removed for cleaning, but just like the Oculus Rift S, I look forward to some replacement kits coming from VR Cover in the future. Now, I haven't yet had the opportunity to test the battery life of the Quest to its full limits for this video, but I will be testing it further over the coming days, and I'll report my findings in an upcoming video in the future. But from what I've heard so far from other news outlets is that the headset will last around 2 to 3 hours of gameplay in between charges. The OLED displays in the Quest are nice and clear and provide vibrant colors and dark blacks. So this is actually going to be a great headset for watching movie content. If you like watching movies, I'd highly recommend you try watching movies in VR using an application called Big Screen. This is going to be a free app which is going to launch with the Quest, which allows you to be completely immersed in a virtual cinema to watch a movie or TV show without being distracted by the real world around you. Also, it's worth noting that 3D movies in VR look incredible, and definitely something I would suggest trying. I'm going to be covering more Quest content in the coming weeks, including some more games, some accessories, guides, and much more. So make sure you stay tuned. Okay, so there we have it, guys and girls. That's how to set up the brand new Oculus Quest, what comes in the box, some tips and tricks, and then finally some more of my hands-on impressions. Now, I think the Oculus Quest launch marks an important and incredibly exciting moment for Oculus and the VR industry as a whole. Now, with the Oculus Quest, we have a headset that offers a true 6 degrees of freedom VR experience in a sleek and compact package that's not only affordable, but most importantly, easily accessible to everyone. Now, there are other 6 degrees of freedom standalone headsets out there on the market already, but where Oculus stands out from the crowd is by delivering the great game content library along with the hardware by supporting developers making these incredible games and applications. If this is the start of our standalone VR journey, I can't wait to see what happens next, and I'm excited for you all to finally get your hands on this device. If this is going to be your first VR headset, prepare to have your mind blown. If you've got any questions about this headset, then put them in the comments down below and I'll try and answer as many questions as I can. Leave a like if you like this video, make sure you're subscribed for all my future content, and as always, I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.